Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. As you can hear, I'm back to the old format, so a Dutch video for my Dutch friends and an English video for my English friends. The reason is simple: making subtitles in Dutch takes up a long time. And then still I make, because sometimes I don't look very good, I make typing mistakes. I do, after the video, if it lasts say a half hour, I will watch the whole video through to see if I might make typing mistakes, and then I render the video. And so it takes me a lot of time, more time than this old format, but still mistakes are slipping through. And so I thought, you know what, this is more fun and also less prone to errors. How to make a digital audio recording, a WAV file. What I am doing always is first adjust the volume of the recording. Yes, the record meter. Let's start by pressing the record button where you see these three see-through buttons. I will activate one of them. And now you get the recording menu. You can record in MIDI as a quick recording, or a multi-track recording, or an audio in the same format, so a quick recording or multi-track. I only use the quick recording function because I want to play and record the song the way how I would play it live. When I make a multi-track and I do other things around it and I build the song up and make more of it, that I cannot do live. So I will always do it like this. So we go to audio, quick recording. If this is the first time you turn your keyboard on and there are no files called audio 0001, then this will be your first number. Will you get a different number in here? That can mean two things. Either you did a recording before, so the counter will memorize that it has done a recording, even though you may have renamed the file or moved it to the USB already. That doesn't matter. As long as you didn't shut off your computer, the counter will go up every time you start a new recording. Or even if this would be my first recording, but I have already some other attempts with, for instance, 3 different songs, then this would say 0004. Because there's 3 attempts on the hard drive already, and so the keyboard don't overwrite your files, it will give it the follow-up number. So in this case you can recognize what's what. Well, I rebooted my keyboard for this video because in the Dutch version you get to see 0002 because I made a failed attempt. I forgot to press record firmly enough on the camcorder. So I had to do the video over again and I forgot to reboot my keyboard. So it gave me the second file name. Okay. We begin by selecting the monitor, not the play, because this is only when you have recorded it and you want to play it back and you want to make it louder or softer, which I will always do with the volume button or in the mixer, but that doesn't matter. The play I never use. So you tap once on the monitor slider and now you can either use this one or the plus and minus buttons to make the sound go softer or louder. Well, by memory I know that usually the volume slider is between 52 and 54. Sometimes higher if it's a more gentle style, but I always, with the recording adjustment, you need to use the loudest part, otherwise your audio will go clipping when you switch over from variation. So let's play. Well, I saw it flashing one time, very short. That is okay, but I will preferably just go one down and then it's good, no problem. Just to be sure that we don't get any clipping in the music. Now you see the record button flashing because we are in record mode. When I want to start the recording, let's set up the keyboard. When I want to start the recording, I press play pause. When I end the recording, I will press stop. If you would press play pause, the file will not be created, it will not be finalized because the keyboard thinks you want to press play again and add something more to the recording. Only when you press stop, it will actually finalize the recording and make the file on your drive. So, let's start. But I will not play the full song, it's just to show you how this works. I was next because the timer isn't running, and again, yes, it's work. As you could see, when I pressed stop, you saw a processing line, please wait, and that is for you the sign that the keyboard has stored the audio file on the drive. You can close this window either by pressing direct access exit, so everything will shut down in one go, or press exit twice, and we're back in the main screen. In the main screen, you press song A or song B, it doesn't matter. I choose song 1, or song A I mean. And in this screen you already get to see that same audio file that you saw on top of the screen when we were recording. So we know that this one is it. But if you've been using your keyboard before, and no matter what, maybe you did a MIDI recording or something, or you tried to do a MIDI recording, it may have been switched to MIDI. My hands are a bit dirty, so the keyboard doesn't respond immediately. But now it says MIDI and you see the file disappearing. That only the keyboard shows you the file that you are looking for. And now we're looking for, in song A, a file from a MIDI. But we didn't do a MIDI recording, so there's nothing there. Now we're back to audio, and as you can see, the file is back. What I'll do now is first I'll tap on the audio name. You can also do this later, but I prefer to firstly select the audio file, and then with the button File, I can select the action that I want to take. The first thing I'll do is rename the file, because if you keep your files because you can't do the video edit immediately, you might end up with a USB stick with audio 001, 2, 3, 4, and like a few days later you think, which audio 1, 2, 3, 4 is which song? So to me it's best to rename it. So I pressed rename. Now I have to confirm this because the audio file is already selected. Now it's unselected and I don't get to press the button. So we select it and I say rename. I delete and let's say Elvis, and then demo, because this is not the full song. Elvis demo. Okay. Well, the file has been renamed and now I'm going to move it to the USB. You can choose to copy it if you want to have a backup on the keyboard. I prefer to keep my memory as low as possible. I'd rather have some new sounds, new styles or whatever. I preserve the space for that. If it's recorded and I move it over, it's done. So again, we go to File, and now you get to choose either Copy or Move. I will press Move. If I didn't select the file earlier on, then I get to select it now. But it's selected already, so now you cannot select the destination yet. First you have to press Move, and now you get to see we're still in the hard drive space, in the user space, so to speak. And we are going to move it to the USB. Well, let's move it here. As you can see, everything has a folder. But when I want to use it for YouTube, for a video, I keep it in the main space, USB 1 double dot and then slash, and I will keep it here, just so move here. Well, you can see after moving, the keyboard put us back in the user space. And that user space is empty because we moved the file, we didn't copy it. I want to check if the moving went correct. So we go to USB 1, and we knew that it had two slides with folders, so the final slide will show us the file. Let's see if it wants to play. So we select the file, and you immediately see the light on your left side, because I've also used the A player to put the song in. And let's see. And there it goes. So that works. And now you can use your USB stick on the computer for your video edit. So in this way, we've copied a WAV file. Like I said, you can see this because it's on audio and not on MIDI. Well, to end this video, I didn't do this in the Dutch version, but why does Yamaha put two ways of a simple recorder, audio and MIDI? Well, when an audio is recorded, you cannot alter it anymore on your keyboard. If you have audio software on your laptop, and then you can still change the sound qualities. But in this way you cannot change the speed or turn on or off an instrument. If you record a MIDI file on the other hand, and you think, I wanted to use a different drum kit, you do not have to re-record the whole song. No, you just go to the MIDI file and change the drum kit over there, and then you can play it with a completely different drum kit. So you can make changes to a MIDI, also speed changes, whatever, but you cannot make changes to an audio file on your keyboard or without extra software. Well, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time.